welcome back to my channel. We're in the bedroom. I don't normally film the Calorie Crush in the bedroom. I normally film it in my office. But my office is such a shambles at the moment that I couldn't find a backdrop that wasn't just cluttered rubbish. So I went sourcing at the weekend. The office is full of stuff. So we're in the bedroom because I've got a nice clear wall to sit back against and everybody can say how lovely my wallpaper is, which you all do frequently. I'll link it below. It's been a busy week. This is week 35, I think, isn't it, of the Calorie Crush, or is it week 36? I think it's week 35. It is, I've just checked, it's week 35. 35 weeks of ups and downs, you know. Again, as I've said before, I never thought I'd stay on any kind of eating plan for 35 weeks, so this is astonishing in itself. Last week, as you know, I had a 2.5 pound gain, and there's no pretending I was happy about it. You were all very supportive in the comments, and I appreciate that as always. And I also knew that because I had started yet another period, I seem to be having 16 a month, that perhaps it wasn't all fat gain, perhaps it was elsewhere, but it didn't make me feel any better about it. 2.5 pounds is a lot to be going back up in 1 week. And I wasn't overly chuffed about it, but it did fire me up to do better, to be better, to behave myself this week. It could have been a tricky week because in the UK, this is the week the pubs reopened. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I like to eat out. Eating out is my thing. It's my, you could call it my vice. It's my social life. I don't drink. I don't smoke anymore. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. I don't spend a lot of money on a hobby. You know, some people go rock climbing, it costs them a fortune. I don't. Does climbing rocks cost money? Maybe that was a bad example. But you know what I mean. Some people, golf, for example. Oh my God, what an expensive hobby that is. I don't do those things. Eating out is my hobby and it's my social life. And I was so looking forward to the pubs coming back. And that could have been a disaster area, couldn't it? That could have been real trouble for someone who had already just gained 2.5 pounds. So we went out for lunch on Monday with Lex and Josh, and then we went out for dinner on Tuesday with my mum. We went out for dinner again on Thursday with my mum. Lunch on Thursday. And so it could have been a disaster, but I was actually really focused on not having another gain this week. I would have liked a loss. You always want a loss, but I was really determined not to have another gain. I didn't want to see my chart go woo and then woo as me go back up again. I don't want to see that. That's not what we want. So I was well behaved on my meals. I had steak and salad on Monday. I think I had steak again on Tuesday. Did I have steak? I don't remember. You'll see it in the food diary. I definitely had steak and salad on at least one of those days. I had chicken and salad on the Monday and steak and salad on the Tuesday. And on the Thursday I had fish and chips, but it wasn't a very huge portion and it was all within calories. I have this week been within my calories on every single day. Not one day did I go over calories. I have drunk less fluids, although I'm still trying to drink some, but I'm not stressing about pumping pints and pints of the stuff in. And I have had less snacks. Although most days my snacks are within calories, I've tried to have less snacks and I've definitely upped the fruit intake. So you'll probably see that in the... I don't know whether you'll see the fruit. If I've had fruit as a snack, I don't film it all the time. I don't go, oh, I'm having an orange. But certainly there were less snacks in my week. And you'll see that I've managed to stay within my calories every single day, which in itself I was proud of. So yeah, I think I've dealt with the downside of having the gain quite well. I didn't let it derail me. I was determined that I didn't want to follow my old previous pattern of going, right, that's it, it's over, I've messed it up, it's all, let's forget it, let's just blow it all. I really didn't want to do that. And I did go back, as I said I would. I went back and I watched that first video and reminded myself of how I felt and how I looked and how I was at that time and what I wanted to achieve. And I watched my first week of food diary as well and reminded myself of some things that I kind of stopped eating. So yeah, there were some things that I ate during those first weeks that I completely forgot and I enjoyed. So I've revisited some of those things this week. And I've had a little bit less carbs. As I've said before, I'm not trying to go low carb. This is not a keto diet. But I do know that the more bread I eat, the more I bloat. And if I bloat, that means I'm holding water. And if I'm holding water, that means I weigh heavier, etc., etc. Have a look at the food diary. And then at the end of that, I'll hop on the scales and we'll see if I manage to halt the oncoming train of weight gain. There's an interesting simile. Let's have a look at the food diary. It's Monday, it's a new week, it's a new fresh start. I've got porridge with 150 grams of strawberries and some choc shot. I am determined to stay within my calories today. I forgot to fill my dinner. I had 2 of these and I've eaten one. I had a chicken skewer, I've got salad, barbecue sauce, and most of my corn's gone already. I'm not very hungry. So for my evening meal, I've got a little cheese toastie made with no crust bread, 25 grams of pop chips, and a packet of milk chocolate rice cakes. Breakfast in the garden. Chocolate, I can't speak. Porridge, strawberries and choc shot. I'll always pick up mum, so lunch in the car. I've got a Tesco hoisin duck wrap and apple and strawberries. The wrap is 361 calories and the strawberries are, I can't remember, but not very many. I've had these before. 49 calories, I think, for the box. There we go. That's lunch. Evening meal. I've got steak and salad and a little pot of optional dressing, which I probably will have. Wednesday breakfast, I have got porridge, banana and choc shot. Lunch, jacket potato and tuna from Costco. Evening meal, chicken with boiled potatoes. I've got 1 roastie, that's my roastie there, the rest are boiled. Carrots and broccoli. I've got a protein world chocolate chip mug cake and ambrosia light custard. Breakfast on Thursday, I have got 90 grams each of easy peeler and plum, 100 grams of strawberries, grapes and banana, and 100 grams of coconut yogurt. And I forgot my choc shot. Lunch, fish chips, peas. Dinner, I have got homemade chicken and potato and vegetable curry, boiling in the bag rice, Tesco's naan bread, which I may not eat because it's a bit stiff, homemade onion bhaji, sweet potato bhaji even, some crucial sauce and an ice lolly. Breakfast on Friday is big bowl of fruit with coconut yogurt and choc shot. Lunch was supposed to be chicken salad, but I'm not at home to have it, so instead it's a bacon sandwich. Evening meal, it was going to be chicken salad, and then I realised there was leftover veg, so instead it's leftover chicken dinner. Saturday morning breakfast, first waffles of the week with strawberries and choc shot. Lunch is a Subway turkey breast and ham salad, and I've got an egg in it for a change because the ones near me don't do eggs. Evening meal on Saturday is 2 of the Iceland lemon peri peri chicken skewers with savoury rice and jelly and ice cream. Breakfast in the sun with Josh. Josh has got breakfast too. I've got bacon, which I will cut off with fat. I've got a hash brown, egg, mushrooms, sausage and beans. God knows how many calories, but I'm really looking forward to it. Lunch is chicken skewers with ham, baby bell, potatoes and salad. Okay, so breakfast was large and lunch was late, and so it's now 8:30 and I'm having, I suppose you'd call it supper. I've got carrot sticks with cheese and chive dip from Tesco's. That's 116 calories for that amount of dip. I forgot to weigh the carrot sticks, but I've got my parcel scales up here, so I'll weigh them in a second. And then I've got an easy peeler and some Ringos. Monday, it's scales time. It's 298, which is 21.4. I lost £6. I lost £6 this week. That's goodbye to the 2.5 I put on and another 3.5. You can go with them. I'm so pleased and proud. I'm really proud of myself for this. I'm really proud that I've pulled that back, that I've undone that little bit of damage, and that I'm back on the train and firing ahead. I couldn't be more pleased, honestly. That means I brought this in from the office. That means I can put 6 more little balloons on here, bringing me up to a total loss so far of 5 stone, £12. I'm £2 away from 6 stone. It means that I can stick my little 7 on my keys that didn't go on before. And it means that I am really chuffed with Carla. 5 stone, £12, nearly 6 stone. I'm really going to try and nail £2 next week to get that 6 stone. Today is the 19th, so even if I don't do £2 next week, I'm fairly confident I can have 6 stone by the end of the month. I'm just so pleased. I was so pleased this morning. I didn't tell you the Mary Berry story. I meant to tell you this last week. There's an ongoing joke on my channel about me and Mary Berry being best friends and going out for lunch. Well, I've never met Mary Berry. She doesn't know me from a hole in the road. But I do have a Mary Berry cookbook up on my shelf. And last week, when I was decluttering the kitchen and clearing out, I took it down and I put it in a box full of other cookbooks to give away. The reason this is significant is because when I get on the scales every morning, I look up at that Mary Berry cookbook and it's got a little picture of Mary Berry on the spine. I'll put a picture in if I can find it. And I go, come on, Mary Berry, help me out here. Psychological idiocy, I know it is. I got on the scales, I glanced up, the cookbook wasn't there. I was like, I can't lose weight without Mary Berry. So I went and I got her back out of the box and I put her back in her rightful place on the shelf. And I got on the scales and I said, come on, Mary Berry, help me out. And Mary Berry came through for me. Mary Berry, thank you for your help in my weight loss journey. It's bonkers, isn't it? I suppose it's a superstition, really. But yeah, I can't lose weight without Mary Berry looking down at me. Thank you for watching me this week. Oh, I've got exciting things planned for this coming week. I intend to go and buy a bra, a new bra that fits the new reduced, unimpressive boobies. That's the exciting plans for the coming week. Thank you for joining me in today's video and on this journey. Thank you all for your unending support. And I will see you next week for week 36 of Carla's Calorie Crush. And let's hope I do that £2, or at least if I can't do that £2, let's hope I knock a chunk of it off in time for the end of the month. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.